It's the man, DripMoor.
Okay, we on. It's the man, DripMoor. It's Goody. Got the daughter Sashi in the chair. Let's get the facial. So let's make it. Start off with our 5 principles: love, truth, peace, justice, and freedom. Put that on our hearts. Salute to that. So first we're gonna get our gloves on to be sanitary and go over the products that we're using. And then prep our client and gets the cleaning. All right. Let's just get a towel. On the neck area. All right. First we're gonna put on our cape. Touch in the water. Well. Alright. Alright. Back a little bit. Put that on there. There you go. There you go. Okay?
Yeah.
Alright. We gotta get another towel. Just in case some extra liquid falls in the eye or ears, we can catch it. So just get it up. We are here to lift up on humanity, so we're doing that. There we go. Alright, position the scarf a little bit, prevent it from getting it. Alright, so the products we're using today: CeraVe first, foaming facial cleanser. Then we're gonna hop on over to apricot scrub. Then we're gonna switch it up to the mud scrub mask. So the mask is there. Well, of course, the foaming facial cleanser takes off the initial oil and dirt from the day. And then the apricot scrub is gonna exfoliate the skin and the face. The mask is going to tighten the pores thereafter, and has little pits in there as well, so it does a little bit of cleansing as well. And then we're going to finish off with the hydrating facial cleanser. So this is to put the hydration back in the face and cleanse it at the same time. So that will be the finisher. And yeah, first we start off with our brush, manual brush here. Clean the face. And of course, this brush has soft bristles on one side, and then like a soft scrubbing side on this side. So this side we're going to use for the apricot scrub for the exfoliation, and this side we use for the gentler soaps and hydrating facial cleansers. We're going to use as well. The mud mask and the scrub, I would just apply with my hands and use this side of the brush to scrub. So first we're going to start off with universal solvent, of course, which is agua. So we're going to hydrate the face. Okay, so we're gonna take out the foaming facial cleanser and apply one application for the forehead, one application for this side of the face. Get started. One application here for this side of the face as well. So we're gonna do our cleansing in a clockwise motion. I'm not gonna press down too hard. Just gonna let the brush do its thing and work while I do the cleansing. I'm just gonna keep it in a circular motion. And of course, you know, this is a confidence builder. You always wanna have your skin and your face looking the best all the time. First thing you see when you get up in the early part of the day, see your face in the mirror. So of course you want to have yourself looking the best that you can. This is part of that self-care, self-love, you know, initiative that we have here. First principle is love, you know. Sometimes we all get tired and we all have bad days or we don't have the best energy, but still got to push forward and trying to get things done and do the best that we can. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm just keeping this as a routine with my daughters, at least once a month. I know they do their own skincare routine as well, but I just want to keep this as a tradition now to do a facial at least once a month for my daughters. I have two daughters, and to make sure I know that, you know, they're getting taken care of. And, you know, sometimes they get busy too, and they may forget. But this is good that, you know, their dad is taking care of them in this way. It shows that, you know, I'm invested in their hygiene and teaching them and reminding them to stay clean at all times. And it's a good father-daughter time as well. Not necessarily talking per se, but just being in the presence of each other. Me being able to, you know, help my daughter with part of her hygiene, which is one of the important factors of her face. And, you know, I'm sure she receives it and appreciates it. And hopefully we get some reciprocal energy. So if you need something done around the house, or per se, of course, you have to give to get. So you can't demand something from your children if they're not being rewarded. So we just try our best to do these things here so our children can feel as though they're being cared for. So when my eyes get old, my daughters and my sons can take care of me as well because I show them love as well. So I'm going to keep on. Now I feel my soap is getting sticky. It's not able to move as much as I want it to. So what we need to do, apply more of that universal solvent, which is that aqua, so we could reignite the foaming cleanser so we could continue. So we're going to apply some more water. Okay, dive back in. Little things when you see water in your client's ears or you have to jump on it quickly. That's a part of the client experience. So make sure you're paying attention while you're doing this thing. Any little irritation or something that's bothering your client, just pay attention. They normally will give you a little cue by their face. Maybe they're irritated, or they'll probably just tell you like, hey, this or that or whatever it is. But just pay attention to your client while you're doing this service. It's obviously very personable. You're cleansing their face, or they might have some irritation with their eyes or nose or what have you. So just keep that in mind. And, just cleanse your client's face and do a good job at it. Because once you get their confidence way up and they feel better, in turn, hopefully they'll treat others better as well, and they reciprocate the love across the board that way. So just keep that in mind. This is more than just, oh, I'm doing the facial. We're trying to gain confidence, change the mood, change the attitude, make that person feel better and feel relaxed, and just trying to bring a more different energy. So just keep that in mind. This is an energy booster right here to my client in the chair. So you're not just washing their face, you're trying to bring that positivity and love, and self-love sort of energy to your client. Just make sure you have the right energy, the right attitude, the right approach. You don't want to bring any negative vibes to your client when you're trying to cleanse them. Remember, you're trying to cleanse them, trying to get all that haterade off of them, all that hate, all the negative, evil energy, trying to get that off, and you're trying to reinstill positive energy. So that's what this represents in regards to this cleansing. So that's the first initial cleanse here. So what we're going to do is get a hot towel and remove the cleanse, and then step up to this first initial cleanse. I'm not going to place the hot towel directly over her face. I'm going to initially take off the cleanser with the towel in hand. Once I use the apricot scrub next, then I'll go to putting the towel over her face and let her relax this way. Yes, YouTube, this is my daughter, so if you're in the chat, you're very respectful. If not, I'm going to remove you. Remember, we practice 5 principles over here of love, truth, peace, justice, and freedom. And we are nobles, but we don't tolerate no disrespect. You control, make a little jokes here and there, but no disrespect. Matter of fact, you can talk about me or whatever, but just keep it there. If not, I would definitely have to remove you from the chat. Let's keep that in mind. Be respectful. Be respectful for any other commenters in the chat as well. We want to make this a safe place that we can comment, learn, talk, engage. Appreciate everybody's presence here on the live while I do my client's facial. So like I said, we just first initially did the first cleansing, which is the foaming facial cleanser. And now we're going to go towards the apricot scrub so we can exfoliate the top layer of her skin. Next, we're going towards the apricot scrub. So we're going to take some of the apricot scrub. It has little tiny pits in it as well, just to exfoliate the skin. So my client has a very small forehead, so there's no need to put a lot of material initially on the forehead. Okay. Now we're going to go down the bridge of her nose, on the sides of her nose, cheek. Very important areas for most people in their facial journeys is this area right here, this area right here, and the forehead. That's when you normally will get any discoloration or any, flare-ups in regards to, any bumps on your face. Like I said yesterday when I was doing my older daughter's facial, is that these flare-ups come because of, wrong things that we're eating, different hormonal changes in our bodies as well. So you have to be very cognizant of that. Things that you can't control or what you eat. So just try your best trying to eat clean. Because as I explained yesterday, the epidermis is the biggest organ in your body, which is your skin. That's all over your body. The biggest organ. And it has pores. And a lot of times when your body wants to get rid of toxins, they'll push it through whatever outlet it can. And so the biggest organ that it can push it through is your epidermis, which is your skin that's all over your body. That's why sometimes you will have bumps on your back, face, and different areas of your body that has toxins in it, and you're wondering how that works. Well, it's because that's the way the human body works. You don't just get rid of toxins when you go to the bathroom and do a number one and number two. It comes through your skin as well. So keep that in mind. So if you're eating greasy foods, make sure you drink a lot of water behind it so you could, even out the playing field, so to say. Give your skin a chance. Make sure, eating a lot of fruits and vegetables, taking your vitamins, and just staying away from a lot of artificial foods and drinks, especially soda. So if you drink soda, you might as well forget about it. You're not going to have clear skin ever. So sometimes you got to make a decision. Is either your confidence, and how you're going to look, or the food that you're going to put in your mouth. So you have to keep that in mind. You can't do both and expect good results. So once you change your eating habits, sleeping habits as well, getting rest so your skin doesn't look tired and dried out. Once you start showing yourself self-love and self-care and being more conscious of yourself, you will see great improvements. It definitely starts with your skin, but it's inside out. Whatever you're eating inside is going to manifest itself on the outside. So beauty starts from the inside out. It doesn't start from the outside. The outside is just an illusion. It's like having a sports car with an engine that's rusted and done. Let's keep that in mind. All right, so we applied all of the apricot scrub. So now we're going to use our brush and go in clockwise circular motions. Apply some more water so the exfoliation can be smooth. You don't want to apply the apricot scrub on the face and then the face is dried out with the apricot scrub, because then when you go to scrub, it's going to be very harsh and dry. So keep that in mind. Y'all like, share, subscribe to your man DripMoor. I appreciate it. On the road to 1,000 subscribers. Appreciate all my subscribers. Appreciate those who comment, like, share. And who is up for your man DripMoor. I appreciate your attention and the time. The time is very valuable, so if you're seeing this on replay game, definitely like, share, subscribe to your man DripMoor. I appreciate you in the replay game. Doing a like a 4-step process facial today. We already started with the CeraVe foaming facial cleanser. Now we're on the exfoliation with the apricot scrub. Not putting any pressure on the brush. Just going in circular motions to exfoliate the skin. Bridging the nose, each side of the nose, cheek areas, chin. Underneath the neck is critical as well. So make sure you're getting all these areas. This is very good. As I mentioned yesterday as well, the body every 3 months you get brand new skin. So now we're in December. So it's about that time when you go in the shower, you're going to be shedding a lot of dead skin and washing off a lot of dead skin. And you want to make sure you got a good clean layer to work with moving forward for the winter season. We're getting a good scrub on right now. Make sure if any of the product gets too close to your client's eyes, remove it with your towel so there isn't any contamination inside of their vision. Definitely get that scrub on. Definitely that forehead. Scrub that forehead. Cheek area. Nose, inside of that nose is real close to the face. That's where a lot of pus and a lot of different oils gather up. So make sure you're scrubbing there. Bridge of the nose. Scrubbing there as well. Okay. So we got our scrub on here. Okay. Don't want to overdo it with the scrub. Like I said, just a nice medium exfoliation so that we get all the dead cells off and reveal some new skin, new winter face. All right. Hot towel number 2 is on its way. This hot towel, really hot, but that heat penetrate the face and the eyeballs, very relaxing. Let's see who's in the chat. Caveman Love Schmino, say what up? What's good? Yeah, Knicks on tonight, bro. We played Toronto Raptors for a cup game, but we played Toronto. I think that's like Later on, maybe 7:30, 8:30. Yes, sir. Got to get that win. If we get that win, we got a trip to Vegas. So let's get it. Y'all like, share, subscribe to your man DripMoor. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate Rip. Rip always be in the chat. Salute to my man Rip. Caveman Love Smoke. He be in the chat. So it's good to y'all. Appreciate y'all checking in on your man DripMoor. Was doing a quick facial on my daughter here. We at the third level now. We about to put a mask on her face, and then we about to hydrate. And after the facial, maybe we could talk some Knicks, and talk about a little bit of our update of our season. See what's popping. My daughter's a Knicks fan as well. She definitely supports the team. Okay. Alright, so now we're at the level where we're going to do the mask. Make sure all of the material is removed from your client's ears and nose in different areas. So make sure you just check their nose, check their ears, and make sure. Alright. Now, when we go to the mask, I'm going to put the fan closer to my client because I want the mask to dry so it'll tighten the skin faster. You feel the air in the face, right? Alright, so we're putting the mask on now. And hopefully with the air, it'll have it to dry sooner than later. And also will tighten the skin. Tighten those pores so they won't allow any more toxins to infiltrate the face. And spread the mask quickly as it dries up in a few minutes. Sir. So I offer these services for women, of course, and also for men. So if you want to get your facial on, in the Tampa, Florida area, you hit me up. DripMoor on Instagram, DripMoor on TikTok, of course DripMoor on YouTube. That's what I was saying. Bad Studios on Facebook. You can set up an appointment, get you right. So fellas or ladies, I don't want to be out here looking crazy. And the man DripMoor wants you to look your best at all times. So I'm investing in your looks. That's the first thing you got is your face card. First thing people see when you step in a room. Keep that in mind. Ultimate confidence builder when you're looking your best. When you got the confidence, you do your best, and you tend to get the best results when you're at the most confident. Also, you tend to, in most cases, treat other people better too when you're feeling better as well. So these facials don't represent just a facial. It represents an energy which is positive and noble, so we can maintain our best abilities throughout the day. When you feel a certain way, then you tend to treat people a certain way as well. Oh, I'm feeling good. Oh, Rebecca's in the house. I'm feeling great. How are you feeling, Rebecca? So I got my younger daughter in the chair. So this is Daddy Daughter's Day Part 2. So my younger daughter here, Sashi, and yeah, man. So she got to get her facial too. So gotta take care of both of my daughters. Yes, sir. You're supposed to know. Try my best. Okay, you two, we're gonna give the mask a few more minutes to dry up and tighten the skin. That's the whole point of this mask, is to tighten the skin, tighten the pores. Yeah, you had let me yesterday. Thank you. Sasha said you look beautiful. Thank you. I know you had your daughter had the baby yesterday. Congratulations, Jason Jr. Towns. Congratulations. Now you got some more work to do as a grandma now. You got a grandson now. That's another mouth to feed. You're gonna be cooking some more. I know you'll be cooking a lot, Rebecca. You're gonna be cooking a whole lot more now. Alright, so we got the fan on her. I'm gonna lower it a little bit. Okay. So the fan could get directly. We'll drop the mask on her face. Now, how was you guys Tuesday, man? Everything worked out for you guys today? Hopefully y'all had a productive day. Y'all rocking with me on live, so I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all checking in your man DripMoor. Facial services for my clients here. Alright, everything's looking, it's drying up pretty well. Should be tightening up the face. I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes here. Let it dry up a little bit. Oh, you're babysitting your grandson now? Okay. Oh yeah, you're gonna be doing a lot of that. Oh yes. This is your grandma responsibilities part 2. It's like you raise your children have children, and then you become parents all over again. Y'all like, share, subscribe. Subscribe to your man DripMoor, man. Making it to 1,000 subscribers every day. Every day. Getting new subscribers. So y'all subscribe to the channel. Got over 1,000 videos on the channel. All sorts of different content. Barber content. BMW car enthusiast content. Sneaker culture content. Family vlog content. Everything, man. Father and daughter cook day content. All sorts of things going on. Next time she makes a big meal, or next, another dish that I want to share with y'all, I'll let y'all share it. Last time I did that, those videos went crazy. All of them have over 1,000 views, so y'all like to see that stuff. Okay, your grandson's he's through the night with you? Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's good. He needs to get to know his grandmother, so that's a good thing. All right, so we're going to get another hot towel. First we're gonna wipe, and then we're gonna bring another one and leave it on the face. Because this material is very thick, so in most cases you have to use 2 hot towels to get everything off. This is going to be dry, and it's going to be very thick. Take your time. Material with the heat eventually come off, melt off. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's why I don't leave the mask on too long, because once it dries, and really, really dries, it'll take 2 or 3 hot towels for it to come off, because it'll be really, really like it adheses itself to the skin. And it makes it a little more difficult to remove. So we got the majority of it off. We're going to bring another hot towel and leave it on our face so the heat penetrate. Okay. And the last step, of course, we're going to hydrate the skin again as well. Make sure to be cognizant of the airs, the little areas, the air holes, any piercings or what have you. Because the material might go in there as well. So make sure you get everything. So I got the majority of everything, but like I said, just to be safe, I'm bringing another hot towel and let it sit on her face. Let the hot towel sit on her face, and then you should be able to get most of the material. Alright, so we got a fresh hot towel. Back on it again. This towel was hot. It was very relaxing, penetrating her skin, allowing my client to relax and get off all of the negative energy from today. This is what the facial represents. It represents self-love, and something that you have somebody do to help you get all the bad energy from the day or the long day. And it might not be negative energy. This might be just a long work day, a long day in school, and you just need a little relaxing 30 to 45 minutes or an hour sort of service. This is what this represents. Okay. Skin's looking good. So we're at the last stage now. We want to hydrate. Feels right. All right. So we're going to start with the hydration. Of course, universal solvent. What's going on, Brent? What's good, man? Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate it, Brent. Subscribe to the channel. Your man DripMoor. I'm our goal to reach 1,000 subscribers. Over 1,000 videos, all sorts of different content. So just check me out. You'll definitely be satisfied in regards to my content. Funny, laughable, family content, car guy content, sneaker guy content. Well, sneaker guy and girl. All right, so we're hydrating the face now with hydrating facial cleanser. CeraVe, of course. We're going to spread it all over the face first, and then we're going to start with our circular motion, as we always do. So now we're rehydrating the face. So I just took the mask off. The mask, when it dries, literally the word dry, dries up the face, tightens the pores. So we want to rehydrate it while we cleanse it as well, just so we can get the hydration back. And then we'll be good to go. Okay. And circular motions with the hydrating facial cleanser. Getting our hydration on, people. Hydrate that skin. You know, most of our body consists of water, so you have to constantly hydrate. That's why you gotta take your ass in the shower, take your ass in the bath, because your skin dries up, the biggest organ on your body, and you need that agua to rehydrate the skin. So this is why we rehydrate in the face. This is something daily. Take a bath in the morning, and then in the daytime, one when you get home as well. The purpose of that is to rehydrate the body, remove any extra oils from the body, of course, any extra odors from working hard and sweating and these things. So make sure you're keeping up with your hygiene so you can get the best results from your daily production. the last step of the facial. We're definitely getting our hydrate on, cleanse on, good results. Alright, so we're gonna rehydrate the face one more time. One more time. You gotta make sure. Do a good job. Gotta make sure our client is satisfied, feeling positive and fresh, brand new. Do the water. It's extremely important. Keep that in mind. The water is like, I would say, almost 99% of the whole care of a human, period. You need water. That's why most of this planet consists of water. Because I created new. If I'm going to make something with the majority of it being water, I'm going to have to make sure I have it plentiful for my creation. So this is why I use plenty of water. Following the instructions of my creator. Plenty of water. Okay. And some good results. All right. Almost game time. What's going on, Allah? Allah Wise, what's going on? Yes, sir. I'm gonna talk about my Knicks real quick after the facial. We're gonna give a quick little in and out of the Knicks in Toronto. But I gotta take care of little misses first. You feel me? Okay, we got hot salad on the widday. We don't play day. Real fire right on the face. There's one thing, my daughters, man, they ain't no pump. They ain't no pumps. Put the hot towel straight on the face. No twitching, no complaining, no nothing. More fire. Fire burns out all of the germs. So we got two elements here, fire, water, and earth. Because, we were made out of earthy elements. And of course, oxygen and air. Okay. Let our client relax for a second here and dry off with the air from the fan. Skin is looking good. A couple of areas of contention I do see. One bracket here that I feel. We do have the tools to remove it, so I'm not worried about that too much. Just make sure if you do have any blackheads in your face that you have to remove it with the right tools. You don't want to pinch the skin and cause black spots or marks because of the force and abrasion that you're doing to your skin. It forces the skin to literally almost like blood clot in that area. And this is the reason. So you gotta be real careful when you have bumps on your skin with the removal of the pus or whatever's inside your face. You gotta be real careful on how you remove it. You gotta remove it gently but firmly. And you gotta be real cognizant of what you're doing so you don't damage or scar your face. And like I said, we get new skin every 3 months, so even if you do have an area that's discolored, within 3 to 6 months it should be removed, and it will definitely heal itself. That's how our Creator made us, to regenerate new skin and self-heal ourselves. That's how our Creator is so great, man. All praises due to the Most High, every and all the time. Okay. So, we are done with our client here. So I'm dry her off the top, bring her up, spin her around, and ask you a few questions about the results. All of y'all in the chat, man. Oh yeah, you see it, bro. You see it. You know what it is. Everything is Nick's over here, Allah. My daughter too. You see this cup in the background, Allah, man? Come on, man. Look at that cup in the background. You see it way in the distance. Nick's, baby. I grew my daughters and my children to be Knicks fans. No choice in the matter. Straight Knicks. Oh, I forgot one more thing I gotta do for you. I gotta give you some. It's like a face toner. So what I like to do, I don't like to spray it on my client's face. I like to spray it. I like to spray it in the air with the fan and just let it hit their face. Okay. So my first question to my daughter is, how do you feel?
Refreshed.
You feel refreshed?
Relaxed.
Relaxed. Okay, 2 R's. Refreshed and relaxed. And so you feel like you got like a new start?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Recharged?
Double refreshed.
Refreshed, relaxed, recharged, rejuvenated. Like my Knicks, we're gonna rebound tonight, and not gonna be reckless. Trying to come up with all these different words. Okay, so we're gonna allow my daughter to do her thing. Thank you for your time. I love you as always. Yeah, man. So she's fresh from the neck up. She's good to go. She's my twin. Yeah, man. My daughters look like me. My sons look like their mother. Yeah, man. That's all I gotta do, man. I gotta show her how the way, you know what I'm saying, she need to be treated. So when she meet her king in the future, She'll have expectations. She'll have a baseline of what needs to get done. And it's not all about whether or not that king got finances to pay for her to go to, you know what I'm saying? No excuse. You can go ahead and do it yourself. You can take care of your queen yourself. Give her that facial. You know what I'm saying? Take care of that. So when you see her in the morning, she looks beautiful. Something that you want to see in the morning. Y'all like, share, subscribe. Yeah, man. This is that father-daughter facial Tuesdays. Gotta take care. Yeah, man. You gotta take care of the youths. So the youths shall lead. You know, she has a womb. And in that womb has eggs. When she meets the right king, you'll be able to bring the right human beings on the earth. I can bring us back to prominence once again when we ruled the earth for millions of years. Yeah, no doubt. Allah, I'll see you. If Freezy's on tonight, I'll see you. Oh, you know what, Allah? I'm on Instagram, bro. So at DripMoor on Instagram, DM me, or DripMoor on TikTok. So there's DM me on TikTok or DM me on Instagram at DripMoor on everything, bro. Bad Studios LLC on Facebook though. But yeah, just hit me up on Instagram. DripMoor on Instagram, DM me. Definitely link up, man. Anytime you're in Florida, we got a link. Most of the time, to be honest with you, all of y'all in cold weather states, man, y'all supposed to be down here in Florida. We still got 65, 70 degrees every day. Chat. Okay. Cook Smokes Lemmy, 1718. Okay. Appreciate it. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate the support. Y'all subscribe to me, I'm going to reciprocate and subscribe right back to you. Because what I do is after my lives, after I, edit it and everything, I go back in the live chat, see who was in the chat, and I make sure I click every name, and I make sure I'm subscribed to them. Of course, if they reciprocate the love. Of course, we got Lady Baz up in the chat. Was Goody. She just came back from New York. Up there seeing her fam. So what's good to the Empress, Lady Baz, my lioness. I'm DripMoor Lion, and she's DripMoor Lioness. So I'm going to break it down to you. So you got DripMoor, which is me. You got my Empress. I don't really do the queen and stuff because I know the etymology of the word queen. It means something that's not, that you don't want. But, it's popular, whatever. But I got DripMoor, wifey, DripMoor Lioness. My first son, my oldest son, Stunner Moore. My youngest son is DripMoor Lion. Then my two daughters, So we got Sashi Moore, and we got Victoria Moore. Okay, so that's the whole DripMoor clan. You feel me? 6 deep. Of course, that's how we roll. We roll deep. Safe. You feel me? All from New York. But we spread love all across the nation. We're not just biased for New York. We just love our New York teams. Of course, our New York Knicks. I'm a New York Yankees fan. New York Rangers fan. You feel me? And New York Giants fan as well for football. But other than the sports, man, we show love here. So y'all like, share, subscribe. Of course, we adhere to the 5 principles of love, truth, peace, justice, and freedom. We salute to that. Oh, I thank you tonight for y'all checking in on your man DripMoor. Like my man Allah said, it's almost game time, so wifey brought me home something to eat. Eat a little food she brought me and get ready for the game. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Going live tomorrow. Got a couple of clients coming through. First client at 5. Believe most likely getting a taper fade. They can do a straight hair client, taper fade, maybe with the curls on top. Hopefully they got the hair for that. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I want to do. And then my second client, he gets a drop fade. I believe he has braids or free-form locks. He gets a drop fade. He got a beard. So we got a few clients tomorrow. So y'all check me out. I'm going live at 5 p.m. Eastern. And then I'm going to stop the live and do another live at 6 p.m. Eastern with my new client as well. So just to let y'all know how I do my lives, I don't do a straight live of like 2 hours or 3 hours straight unless I have multiple clients within that time. But I normally like to do a live with one client, stop it, then start a new live to have that individual client so they can have their own live as well. So y'all keep in mind, so when I go live and I come off, I'm going to go back live again. But not tonight, but for tomorrow. And then Thursday, I have a couple of more clients again, starting at Thursday. I have clients starting around 4:45, 5 p.m. and then 6 p.m. as well. So my father and son that's coming in is going to taper with waves. Then his son, I believe, gets the mid fade or he gets the taper. You know, he switches it up with a 2 on top. And then my client that's coming at 4:45, 5. It depends. He switches up his fade all the time, so he'll let me know. But he's going to get either a taper fade or drop fade, high fade, mid fade. You know, he switches it up, so that's cool. He switches up his style. I appreciate all the likes. Appreciate y'all in the chat. Appreciate y'all subscribing to the channel. But it's your man DripMoor. About to sign out. Y'all salute. Keep the 5 principles in your heart, man. I overemphasize this, but it's very important. You have to have principles. Every man and woman has to have principles. And the 5 most important principles, in my opinion, are Moorish principles. Love, truth, peace, justice, freedom. And you put that on your heart when you salute. All right? Keep your principles high. Keep your morals high. We're not perfect. Just strive to be 1% better every day. 365 days of the year. If you could be 0.5% or to a 1% better every day, you're good to go. 5 on the left, 2 on the right. Salute to all the Moors out there. Salute. See, I got my fez on, covering the dome. You know, that navel. That light ain't, this bill ain't protected, ain't knocking off that light. You know what I mean? So, yo, we out of here. Peace, good night. Enjoy y'all dinner. Enjoy y'all Tuesday night. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Same time, same bad channel. Peace out, man. One love.